The Ohio Department of Health is making some changes to quarantine guidelines for schools and COVID exposures. This comes just one day before the FDA is expected to meet about those vaccines for kids age 5 to 11. Kaylee Kirby joins us in studio tonight to explain. So Kaylee, why are state health leaders making those changes right now?
Yeah, Melissa, the changes to guidance are in part due to the COVID information school districts provide to the state weekly, as well as that potential vaccine we've all been talking about. It's important to note this updated guidance is not mandatory. School districts can decide to use all of it, part of it, or none of it, depending on their circumstances and how the virus is spreading in their community. The biggest changes to the guidance are with mask wearing and COVID-19 testing. When it comes to exposures, students can remain in the classroom if they wear a mask for 14 days. They can stop after a week if they're not showing symptoms or provide a negative test between days 5 and 7. For athletes, the new recommendation, if they've been exposed, is to test on game days. State health leaders say keeping kids in school is important, and the best way to do that is the vaccine.
The simple fact is that vaccinated students are, by and large, not the students who are ending up hospitalized. They're not ending up with the tragic cases that we're seeing of multi-system inflammatory syndrome of children.
These updated guidelines only apply for people who have been exposed in school settings. Regular CDC quarantine guidance is still applied for people who have been exposed outside of the school. Melissa?
Kaylee, want to talk more about the kids. There's also been a lot of talk over the last couple of weeks about vaccine approval for 5 to 11-year-olds coming soon. Have you heard anything about how the health department will be maybe distributing those once the approval comes as early as next week?
Yeah, Melissa, state health leaders say they are ready to distribute those vaccines to providers as soon as it's approved. As for how many doses the state gets, they say it's too premature to say. Live in studio tonight, Kaylee Kirby, WTOL 11.